always a conversation on there for them. All right. All right. Shalom, 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 shalom. We out here in East El Paso, Texas, another wicked, sodomite, filthy city here in Great Babylon, America, to bring out this gospel to the highways and the byways. Hopefully to find the hopefully lack of Yasharala, Israel, so-called blacks, Americans, Latino, and also to let these heathen nations know, particularly the Edomites, the so-called white people, know that your destruction is near. Great Babylon, America is going to be destroyed by Yahushua Mashiach. But before we get started here, we'll turn to the east, give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors and teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also, these brothers that they're putting on the true faith, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to brothers and sisters tuning in, Shalom. All right, here we go. Let's start off with this. Yeah, this is the book of Ezekiel 35, and starting with verse 3, and it says, with verse 4, and it says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And we are in a time right now, if you look at the news, we've seen a lot of judgment that's going on. I think you had, a couple people just got shot last week. A couple people got shot up in California. Okay, so you've seen a lot of these deaths starting to come out. And these are the ones that just reported here in Great Babylon, America. Now, we're really only out here really talking about Yasharala, because that's all we care about is really Yasharala, okay? So-called blacks and Americans and Latino. But the Lord has made it very clear that he has his face against Great Babylon, America. Now, you had a lot of these people, they think that they're untouchable. Oh, those just only happen in those third world countries. Those only happen in other places like that. We have freedom and all that stuff. So what you have is perpetual sleep here in Great Babylon, America, because these people are unaware, despite the fact that you have all of the media that's talking about the things that's happening here in Great Babylon, America. I just watched this movie last night called Don't Look Up. Interesting about that movie, what I got from there was that although the warning was 6 months in advance, okay, even though those two who you could look at the Leonardo DiCaprio character and the girl, the other girl there, you can look at them as prophets pretty much, because they predicted and they actually foresaw, okay, the doom that was coming, which was that comet that was going to hit in 6 months, okay? And guess what? They were laughed at. They were put on television and laughed at. They were put on the media and laughed at. And nobody did anything. Only thing that they did, the president, who happens to be a woman played by Meryl Streep, did what? She was concerned about her image in the public, and she put the public to sleep. Okay? They made fun of it. This, likewise, what you see going on here in Great Babylon, America right now, okay, you have a few of us, okay, who's waking up by the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, okay, to come on the highway and the byway, let these people know there's great famine that's coming here, there's great destruction that's coming here, World War III is real, it's going to be happening real soon, okay? You can have all hell breaking loose in Great Babylon, America. What do? They drive by and they do TikTok video of us. They take down our channels. They make fun of us. They call us doggone a sensationalism. Okay, and so just like in that movie where you saw at the end, okay, because Esau always have an answer. You saw the president say what? Hey, instead of going on there and destroying the comet, they decided they'll wait and then wait to the very last minute, because they thought that they could actually profit from the destruction from this comet actually coming down here on this earth. Okay. So they were looking to profit from it. Hence why, as you see, Esau is looking to take this microchip that he's going to bring forward, and this is going to be more of another thing that's going to be profiting, okay, new technology, new things like that. And we're telling you, okay, it is not going to go like that. Just like in that movie, what happened? The comet hit, everybody was just destroyed. Esau decided he was going to try to escape, and they show him 22,000 years later, Esau goes and land up on this planet, okay? And guess what? There were some creatures waiting for them and ate them all up. Okay? So, again, Esau could not escape his judgment, okay? All right? And so that's likewise what the Lord is saying right now. His face is against Mount Seir. Go ahead, Al.
Right. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. That's why Proverbs 1, around the 22nd verse, it says, how long shall I simple ones love simplicity? For why? Because Jake is, Jake, one of the part of the curses to fall upon Jake was the smiting of the mind, madness, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 and 28, man. This is why Jake is in a spirit of constant spirit of folly, you know what I'm saying, incredulity, okay, and mirth, especially around this time of the year where a lot of these pagan holidays are prevalent, okay, mainly in this Western society to keep Jake docile and distracted by the affairs of his life, man, okay, from what's going on. And that's why they use this guy, they've been using this guy, Ben Crump, a civil rights attorney, okay, at the helm of every so-called black person that's put to death by Esau's modern-day Roman centurions, the law enforcement, okay, to try to trigger emotions out of Jake. All right, that's just another aspect of you know, the sleep. Okay, they're looking to have, you know, they're looking to keep Jake, you know, entrapped by way of, man, by way of the affairs of his life, man, through the bread and circuses, like, you know, today, you know what I'm saying, Jake has a mind fixated on his bread and circus football going on, the playoffs games going on now, okay? There's nothing wrong with watching it, but that's Jake's priorities, man. The affairs of his life, man. The lust of the eyes, you know, in the book of 1 John, which is not of the Heavenly Father, man. Yeah. You see? And that's why they laugh the prophets, the true prophets of the Lord to scorn, by mocking and scoffing at us, man, or when they see us in the highways and hedges. So they don't think that this evil is going to happen because why? They're under the enchantments of Esau's wine, okay, keeping them asleep because they love sleep. And part of that wine, okay, you know what I'm saying, are the distractions, man, by way of Esau's devices, man. Okay, the things that are going on that Esau's promoting out here, the wickedness that Esau's promoting, man. Okay, you know, that's of that false sense of security and comfort in America. And so that sudden destruction falls upon it. Okay, that's right. That's why down there in California, just north of Beverly Hills, there's another deadly shooting yesterday. Yep. And that's the 4th deadly shooting in California this month. Within these last 2 weeks, and the sixth deadly shooting within this month, man. That's just alone. There's another shooting down there in Jerusalem. You see what I'm saying? And speaking of shootings, okay, there was a deadly attack over there in Iran. Yeah. And then through the spirit, I just found out that around the time that happened, there was a 5.9 magnitude earthquake in northwestern Iran, in Khoi, the city of Khoi. Let that sink in, man. Yeah. That lines up with St. Matthew 24 chapter, you know, going to the beginning of sorrows, man, including rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, you know, including what happening in Iran, man. So these are the things that happen. That's that great evil the Heavenly Father is unleashed upon earth, because why? He's angry at the wicked every day, but see, the only people that matter to the Lord are not paying attention, okay, to these prophecies because they don't fear him. This is why when the Heavenly Father brought that flood, you have wicked ass, you know, sons of the Heavenly Father, okay, sons of God, you know, which are the Israelites before they became the Israelites. So the same spirit that Israel's in now, okay, not not adhering to the warnings of Yahweh by Shem and Shah, because they don't believe these prophecies are going to come to pass. So this is real quick. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 7, verse 1. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark. For thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Okay, and that only included 8 souls. When he said all of his house, that didn't mean all the sons of God, the people of Lord. Okay, because there are 3. You know, before the nations were really established by name. Okay, you had 3 variations of creation. 3 variations of people, rather. The sons of God, which would go on to be called the Israelites, the chosen people of the Lord, the sons of men, the heathen nations, and the sons of the wicked, the epitome of the heathen nations, of the lowest of them. And that's the spirit of the serpent that dwelt in that dwelt in Cain. Okay, the pre-incarnation of Esau, Edom. All right, that same man of that serpent mentioned in Revelation, the 12th chapter, who's ruling the earth. Okay, who's predestinated, preordained, and pre-sanctioned to rule the earth, man. That's why people sleep, because they believe in this man. They believe the man of sin and son of perdition has their best interests in heart. It's like it's the same mentality that they had back then. All right, this is Genesis 7:2. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, the male and his female, and the beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female. All right, jumping down to verse 4. for yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord Yahweh commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons lies with him into the ark because of the waters of the flood. All right. Jumping down. All right, so I can jump down. Okay, verse 17. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went up upon the face of the waters. All right. Jumping down to verse 21. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beasts, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man. All right. Now, around that time, you had the wicked of the sons of the Heavenly Father banging on the doors of the ark, pretty much. Okay. You see. So we got spiritual wickedness in high places out here. Okay, on behalf of the prince of the air, the spiritual demon Shaitan, blowing the signs away and whatnot. You know, because this is spiritual warfare. See, this is part of the distractions that the spiritual demon Shaitan is looking to use, okay, to further deter the mind of Jake away from this world. That further confirms this is a spiritual battle, man. It's not a carnal battle, okay? You know? That's why the minds of Jake are distracted by the fear of his life, man. That's why they're not paying attention, okay? Because they love sleep, like it says in the book of Proverbs, man. Just like you had the sons of the Heavenly Father banging on basically the doors of the ark, begging Noah to let him in. The Heavenly Father said, no, fuck these people, man. Don't let them in the ark. Because they didn't listen. They didn't listen to me through you, okay, of the warning of the flood to come and destroy the wicked of the sons of God. Okay? Because at that time it had never rained. They were just relying on the moisture from the dew of the earth. Okay? But when they started experiencing the first drops of rain, it was like, oh shit, Noah was right. And it was too late at that point. Because they didn't take heed to the warning of the prophets, man. Okay? That's what's gonna happen to you Israelites, man. 2/3 of you will be destroyed, man. But you're not taking the Heavenly Father's word seriously. Okay.
Look right at these people. Because the camera's gonna capture us. Just look right at them like that. See, because they're intimidated. This is the book of Jeremiah 50, and so verse 6, and it says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. So our people right here now believe that this is the ultimate place to rest. Because when you are porch up eating pasta with a shaved face and bald head walking around, and God is good, and Jesus is going to save everybody. You know, they get Caesar Borgia picture all over the damn place right here. You know, get the connection plate. You know, the hymn singing. You know, you got the after church little party there where they have the table and the buffet. Because of course, okay, you pay for that. Okay, so people believe that religion or believing that Yahushua Mashiach, the Most High Yahweh Shemashai, are basically just beings that, you know, hey, every Sunday, you know, maybe you can, you know, pray and jump and entertain them, which is why entertainment is so heavy in church. And then after you go back to your life in Great Babylon, America, because, you know, Esau provides all those things. And it says, all that found them have devoured them, and the adversary said, we are fed not because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, the habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, the hope of their fathers. So guess what? Esau knows pork is an abomination to us. Okay? Shellfish is an abomination to us. Okay? Adultery is an abomination. All the things that's committed by Jake here in Great Babylon, America, you know, through these media that go on, propel these things as good things. Yeah, Esau knows it's an abomination. He knows as long as he could feed, okay, into that sordidness of Jake, okay, guess what? His kingdom continue to go on, okay? And this is the reason why you see Jake follow fashion of every tribe that's out here, with the exception of our own tribe, okay? And it says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forward out of the land of the Chaldeans and be as goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise the cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of mighty expert men. So this place, there's not going to be any arrows that's going to miss Great Babylon America. Let me put it to you this way, people, okay? And I brought it out. The Marine Corps, okay, particularly, okay, the Army's doing it too. The recruiters are now trying to recruit back all of the people that they kicked out, okay, who did not bow down to the mandate, okay? Because why? What they realize is this, is there is a World War III coming up. They're short staff of experienced service members that actually can press a button, who actually can read and write. Because those who stuck around there really put their hope into this place. And because when you go into the military, those of you who serve, you understand that maybe about 80% of the people in the military, all they do is just basically show up to work and eat. They don't actually do any work. So you have only a few people in the military that actually do work, okay? And you had a lot of those people decided to say, hey, you know what? We're not going to stick around for this mandate. This place is not going wicked. So right now, the same people that they pissed the shit on, which is going to be Jakes, okay? The Jakes are the one that's quickly ready to sign up in Esau's military, are going to be the one that they're calling right now and saying, hey, you know what? There's no job out there for you. Why don't you come back? Because why? Jake want to continue to be a servant for this man, okay? But World War III right here just mentioned what? The Lord is going to gather a whole bunch of nations against this place. They're not going to miss, okay? World War III is going to pick up. The United States military right now is at its weakest point right now, not in terms of just numbers, but in terms of the morality and the mental state, okay, of the service members. And what choice do you have out here in Great Babylon, America, to pick from young men and women to go serve in the military? They're all fat, they're all drug addict, okay? They're all entitled. There's no way in hell they're going to go through the stringent training. So this place is doggone doomed. You people are not secure as you think you are. You know, walking around talking about thank you for your service. Thank you for what service? Okay, when they leave on these planes, and we're in El Paso, which is actually one of the hub, okay, for the deployment. This is where they go, this is where they come and they train you and prep you up to go on with the deployment here at Fort Bliss. Okay, so you're going to soon see that the sky filled with planes, you know, C-17s, C-130s, okay, commercial airlines, charter airlines that they're using to take them over to get stationed out in Germany or in Kuwait, okay? And it's game on. Go ahead, Al.
Right. Line back on the brother saying, the other problem with the military is they're struggling with recruiting. That's why they're gonna bring back the military draft.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now reminds me of what about a year ago, a report came out that they're planning on drafting women, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I did a lesson on that like several months ago. But there was an Eve, a nigga woman in the military that was dancing, you know, around the time of her paycheck coming in, and she was dancing, you know what I'm saying, twerking in the camera until she got word that she would be deployed to Ukraine. And then, so she went from that spirit of mirth to sorrow in her military uniform in her car, crying like a damn child, man, because she knew that her life was at risk. She's like, oh, it's not fair. No, you know what you signed up for. Okay, you fell for the snare. You fell for the snares of Esau, man, through his covenant with death that you co-signed, man, pursuant to Isaiah 28 and 15, man. That's what's going to befall a lot of the tribes, man, because we trust in the man who says some condition, man. And that's why in 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3 says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, that travail upon a woman with child, and he shall not escape. You're running to, you find a sense of peace and comfort within this modern-day Egyptian empire. And that's why in Isaiah the 30th chapter, it prophesies how many of our people will run to modern-day Egypt for help. Okay, like it's prophesied in the curse of Deuteronomy 28, 48, verse 48 to 49, man. Okay, seeking the demand of sin and son of perdition, the wants of all things.
Damn right.
Food, raiment, okay, medical supplies, and so forth. That's why a lot of people, okay, have met their demise after drinking the venomous dragon juice, man.
Yeah, because they want to continue on that life.
Gone.
Okay.
Yeah, gone, man. Because their minds are fixated on saving their carnal lives, okay, which that's the exact opposite of what Yahushua instructed us to do. To be the spirit of expecting to lose our carnal lives in order to gain everlasting life, immortality. Another spiritual perk of the kingdom of heaven, which was only benefits the nation of Israel. The CJ can't see that because their eyes are not blessed to see and their ears are not blessed to hear, man. You know, every time, usually when and we're out there prophesying, and Jake sees the 12 tribes sign, and say, oh, well, where's the white man? See? Like I said in the book of Jeremiah, who shall go aside to ask how that news? Who shall bemoan thee, O Jerusalem? Like, you want to go out there and protest, you know what I'm saying, Esau for putting our people to death, pursuing Lamentations 4:17 to verse 18. No, neglecting the fact that they're hunting our steps. That's why the cops are set up under law enforcement. You know what I'm saying, the military and whatnot. That's why they target impoverished people to join the military.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's what they do. And the thing about that is this: see, it's easy money. Anyone serving the military, especially if you're an enlisted person, it's easy money because all you gotta do is just say yes or yes, ma'am. Okay. So, but 1% of the military force actually does the work. The other 99% is just eaters, and that's so it's a numbers game, okay? So, they knowing that many of you who actually walked away are gonna catch on the hardship, they're now looking to try to bring you back in because they realize, okay, the recruiters and the sortish freaking rulers in the military, they don't understand what's really actually taking place and what's going on. So now they go from higher up to do what? They go there and try to recruit, especially go into the minority community like that. When they come up with this draft next time, they're not coming and asking you and say, hey, you know what, you had registered with selective service, okay, and you fall in the age category, we randomly pick you. No, they're coming there blazing guns to the damn door because, see, you're not going to be able to hide. Esau is not going to be going up against these 80-pound, Somalian pirates, and they like to call them terrorists, and these fourth world countries like Iraq and stuff like that who could not fight up against them. They'll have about 23 nations going up against one nation. Okay, that's not going to be the case anymore because you got the European nation. They're starting to hate this war right now, so they're not going to send their troops, okay, into these doggone crap. All right. So what's going to happen is that the losses mount up very early on in World War III. Okay. Because they're technically advanced military force, but the Lord controls everything, right? So he has built up these nations that were farming nations and now become what? They now trading their plows into spears, okay? They stand up. You get North Korea saying that right now they're going to stand up in Russia because they already see that the United States is really actually fighting Russia, okay, by sending those Abrams tanks over there, okay, to Ukraine. So Russia's now looking at this and seeing this as a provocation of World War II because you see, okay, you have Ukraine does not have the advanced tanks like the way the United States have like that. The United States military is designed to go up against a country like Russia, okay? So they're seeing that this is going to be an uneven war part. Again, once more, you have a nation that sponsors terrorism on this earth, and that's Esau, the red horse, okay? He take away peace from this earth. Okay, so it's just a matter of time right now. As you see, right now, this is a grace period. You don't understand this. When the Lord has us on the highway, testify the great destruction that's going to be coming here on Great Babylon, America. Okay, and which is what? The whole system. That's social, the economics. Okay, your status that you out here in Great Babylon, America is going to be null and void. Okay, and you, Jakes, I don't know why you think so much more high of yourself than freaking you really are, man. We're at the bottom. We're at the mercy of Yahushua Mashiach to get us the hell out of this damn place, man. We ain't nobody here, man. Right. We are nobody. Yeah, you got a roof over your head. You might have a job. You might even know how to do more stuff than this man does. But guess what? At the end of the day, if you haven't experienced it in yourself, I've experienced it. No matter how hard you work for this man will come right up to you and fire your ass and keep his doggone worthless Edomite fucking doggone sorry ass employees and put you out of a damn job. Right. Knowing damn well, okay, that you're in a society where bottom line is it's going to take you 6 or 7 times longer to get rehired, okay? And all they have to do is just say he was a shitty worker and you're done, just like that. So we're in a state of constant asking to this doggone man because we don't have a damn choice. But we do have a choice. If your mind is not in this world, you understand what's to take place, then you understand Great Babylon is done. This place is done. That's deep in my spirit, man, that this place is doggone done. All right? Go ahead.
You, Jake, that think you're bigger than what you are, especially Jake that have joined Esau's satanic, secret societies, including the so-called these Greek-based, societies like the Black Boule, otherwise known as Black Skull and Bones, Freemasonic piece of shit, including a lot of you military guys, Jake's in the military and in law enforcement, like these five nigga cops, okay, were seen high-fiving when that Jake, Tyree Nichols getting his ass put to death and beaten to a bloody pulp. They were high-fiving. Why? Because they have co-signed and conjoined, okay, They have co-signed the wicked covenant with death with Esau on behalf of his Western hegemony, okay, by conjoining with them. That's why in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 11, it says, the master and the servant were punished after one manner. And like as the king, so suffered the common person. Like it says in the Sirach chapter, and Proverbs 29 and 12. It says if a king is wicked, all the servants are wicked. Okay? And why is that? Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 4 reads, for they were worthy to be deprived of light. Okay, which is ultimately Yahushua, the embodiment of what light is. Okay, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Okay, from above, man, within this righteous instruction, how we're supposed to be governed, man. Okay, to avoid the snares of death. So it says, Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 4, for they were worthy to be deprived of light and imprisoned in darkness, who have kept thy son shut up, by whom the uncorrupt light of the law was to be given unto the world. Okay, that's what Esau, perceives to be his sensual and devilish wisdom.
Yep.
Okay, through his Western philosophy, his geopolitics, and geoeconomics, especially his military-industrial complex.
Yep.
Okay, targeting impoverished Israelites.
Yep.
Okay, looking for an escape from this failing economy, looking for a quick fix, get rich quick scheme, which the military is used for.
Oh yeah.
To lure Jake into Esau's satanic order.
Yep. And line back on what the brother said here, concerning with those doggone wicked Jake that cleave to this man. This is the book of Proverbs 28, Psalm verse 3. It says, a poor man that oppresseth the poor is like a sweeping rain which leaveth no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. See, these guys are praising the wicked, okay? They understand. See, Jacob's folly. The nigger man knows that our lives ain't worth crap. That's why Jake will put you to death quick, because he knows nobody's gonna investigate it, nobody gives a shit. You're just a nigger, okay? And that's why the spirit is on the man of the Lord like that. I wish a nigger would try it. All right? I wish a nigger would. I'm just saying it just like that. All right? Because why? See, we understand the social, the psychology of what Esau's put into these doggone Jake's head. These cops, okay, these military men, okay, and women, okay, those who Esau is using to do what? Continue to oppress us. We are the poor. All right? And it says, evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh Shai understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. And yes, a lot of you bow down to that doggone mandate. You bow down to it, okay? Because it's easy money. They give you something called BAH, which sometimes exceeds your check even if you have kids, okay? And it goes by rank, and the location, they call it locality pay or cost of living, COLA, okay? Then they give you medical, okay, dental. You get right off the bat every year, you get 4 weeks of vacation, okay? You show up to work, leave, for the most part, all they do is twiddle their thumb. So that's a snare in itself in the military for a lot of these jakes to walk away from, because here you are, a below average educated person that's making about roughly close to 6 figures, okay? With no college education, nothing like that. If you're like an E8 sergeant or master sergeant or whatever case like that, okay? And all you gotta do is just juice it up. And there, you know what they say? Hey, you know what? We always get them prick and prodded, really. But you're not wise to what this man is still going to do it. Okay? So now when the Lord bring the judgment on them, when they think that their belly is full, they're gonna retire, they're gonna go into all this stuff, okay? And the Lord bring it, because it doesn't matter if you're attached to Esau in any kind of way. Guess what? The Lord is gonna judge Yasharala first. We were given the commandments, okay? We were given the commandments, and let's not play stupid games here, Jakes, okay? I'm on a back and tell you this, he was an officer in the United States Army, so was I, okay? And many other brothers in this troop were serving the military, various military. We can tell you, the most racist organization on this doggone in this United States is the United States military. Bar none. Bar none. I can tell you how many doggone times I had to check friggin' doggone these enlisted guys who will come up and try to disrespect me and let them know, hey, I'm not in this for life, okay? I can take this all gonna rank off and we can go deal with this the way men deal with it. Don't be a fucking punk, okay? Because see, they understand. They don't think you belong in it, and you're right. You are absolutely right. We do not belong in the United States military.
Right.
All right? And it's a word to you doggone niggas is still serving you niggas and Latinos and Spics. It's Native Americans still putting your ass in line. Get out of this man military. We're not gonna feel sorry for you when they ship your ass overseas. Okay, you get put to death. Go ahead, Al.
Right. This book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 15 reads, "Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword." Okay? Right, the modern day sword is what? The gun. It's for the modifications of destruction. That's why the sword is symbolic of a tool of destruction. That's why Esau is the man of sin, the son of perdition. Perdition meaning destruction. Through his blessing, the sword. That's what has further identified the man of sin, the son of perdition. In the second, mentioned in 2 Thessalonians, 2nd chapter, man. That's why a little under or over 90% of America's existence since their independence from Mother Britain in 1776, they've been at war. They've been behind, especially behind every major war, you know what I'm saying, on the earth, okay? Through the Philippines War in the 19th century, you see? We're going back to the Punic Wars, okay? Going back to the war in 70 AD, from 66 to 70 AD, man. Okay, of that Roman persecution. All right, the Syrian civil war that the wicked elite, on behalf of their intelligence agencies, further instigated by way of their conspiracy to do so back in 2011. Okay, the 2014 Ukraine coup. Okay. To further use Ukraine against Russia back in 2014, okay? Let alone the first two world wars, the Vietnam War and the third war. So by way of this man of sin, son of perdition, track record of immense bloodshed, okay, by way of his carnal means, okay, and source of his treacherous ways, okay, it will behoove you, Jakes, unconform your minds from this world that he was predestinated, pre-sanctioned, preordained to rule over, man, in darkness. That's why America is that wicked standard of unrighteous dealings and wickedness, man. Pursuing Isaiah 25:7. The measuring stick of wickedness lies within America. This is why these nations, pursuing a Job 20:27, are speaking out against the wickedness of America. Ironically, which is ironic because they're also wicked. Okay, that's why Kim Jong-un's sister came out and and spoke out against America. Okay, what's that? Oh, there you go. So that's why she came out and spoke against America, saying that all of the military tanks and weaponry they're shipping to Ukraine, okay, is going to be burnt to a crisp. That's what she said. That's what she said, man. So what more so you, Jakes? Okay, you want to be joined on to this man because you fear him. Okay, that reminds me of that precept in the book of Luke. See if I can find it. It basically says the children of the dark have become more wise than the children of the light. Okay, in the book of St. Luke. Okay, why? Because meaning what? These nations know that Esau is the devil. That's why Iraq has been speaking out against American military infiltration in their land, because they understand the tyranny behind this military-industrial complex machine. That's why somebody on social media said NATO was created to terrorize Earth, not heal the Earth or help the Earth. Because NATO is a military operation / machine of America. So they got several embassies and about 85 different military bases, okay, surrounding Russia, in the Middle East. That's why they're further provoking Russia into war with these proxy wars, like the whole Azerbaijan, including the Azerbaijan and Armenian conflict, and attacking Iran, okay, on behalf of America and the Israelis being on one accord with that, man, because Iran is a top ally of Russia, okay. Pursuant to Ezekiel 38th chapter, Iran, okay, the modern-day Persians of Elam are going to aid Russia, Okay, the modern day king of the Medes, with their device of destruction through these thermonuclear missile warheads to detonate within America, leaving a basement destruction in America, man. That destroying wind of thermonuclear fire radiation. This was coming to this place, man. See, Jake especially Jake's in the military and in the law enforcement, holding your dick in your nuts like you're something relevant because you fighting for your slave master. Well, let's see if you keep that same energy when you see these nukes before you, man. That's when Revelation 16 is going to come into play, man. Revelation 16 to 21, I believe it is. This is men shall curse the Heavenly Father. They shall blaspheme the name of the Heavenly Father due to the sightings of the hail. What is that hail talking about? The hail of the thermonuclear missile, man. You're not talking about the actual hail. There's a proverb for the hail of the thermonuclear missiles, man. And that's what you Israelites going to see, okay? And these heathen nations see what's going to get ready to happen to this place, man. But Jake don't want to see it. See?
That's right, Jake don't want to see it. You know why they don't want to see it? They don't see it because when you go to the book of Proverbs 3, verse 3, when it says, envy, thou not the oppressor. Who's the oppressor? The so-called white man, Esau the Edomite. And choose none of his ways. Okay? So you'll sweet talk you and go, you know what, you're a citizen. Join us. Be part of the few, the proud, the Marines, Army of One, all that crap. And all of a sudden, you think your niggerism title is taken away from you. Hell to the fuck no. Okay? All it is that these doggone proud Edomites driving around looking and go, wow, we can murder, kill, pillage, beat their ass, keep them beneath our feet. And yes, sir, they turn around and choose to sign up to go fight for a nation that don't give two rats ass about your ass. It says, for the froward is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh Shai, but the secret is with his righteous. The secret is with us. We have a secret. You know what our secret is? You know what that secret we know? America, Great Babylon America is going to be destroyed. Okay? We're going to be beating up in those chariots and get our heavenly bodies, okay, to come back and do what? Okay, lay waste to this place and oppress this man for 1,000 years to have him build a heavenly kingdom. Okay, and on top of these other nations that have systematically, okay, oppressed Israel, okay, through something called the United Nations. Okay, sitting at those tables, okay, joining hands with our oppressor, okay, and they believe that they're actually going to get away with it. It says, surely scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. And who are the fools? Damn, 2/3. You're fools. Okay? See, glory is going to be given to us. We're going to be one that's going to exalt it. See, we come out here on the highway and the byway every week, get to this corner here. And roughly over a period of an hour, okay, or an hour and a half or so, we got about a couple of hundred cars that drive by. Okay? And none of these people would ever stop by to inquire what's going on. And the majority of them are doggone Jakes. Okay? Or at least they're from the Northern Kingdom. Okay? But see, when you're from the Northern Kingdom and you look like the doggone oppressor, you actually live a life like them. You got a nice house out here. The majority of the business out here are owned by doggone the Northern Kingdom, and even the co-owner of the Edomites. They have that proud state. Okay? They have that proud state. Okay? And this is the reason why you see they have no concern about the Northern Kingdom tribe that's coming across that border, who are getting oppressed and getting raped and put to death right next door, right here. I mean, literally about 15 miles from where we're standing right now at the border. But they don't concern themselves because why? They really don't want to share this good life that they have in here that Esau is somehow given to them, Because remember, Esau like to tell you, well, we like your culture because it's a culture vulture, serve your taco, your pork tacos, do salsa dance and whatever the case of merengue, and all life is good. Okay, and you look kind of close to us. That's the reason why you look in the application. It always said, are you Hispanic white or are you Hispanic non-white? Okay? And many of them will put Hispanic white because they want to get that privilege. Let me put it to you this way. You doggone Latinos, you are going to want to be, okay, Yasharala, you are going to not want to be an Edomite. If you understand what the Lord is going to do to Edom, all this judgment that's spoken in this scripture, although Jacob is going to go through Jacob's trouble, okay, which is going to purge on the rebellions, okay, these judgments are meant for Esau, the Edomite, this empire, which spans this entire globe, okay? You don't want that. Once our rest comes, when we are taking off this earth, the righteous is taking off this earth, Lord willing, is the two arcades you see stand up here, a part of that elect. When we are given those white robes and we are given that time to rest and we are drinking that yang, that 3,000-year-old yang, okay? Sitting down there, getting that crown, going through the crowning ceremony with Yahushua Mashiach, okay? these Edomites, these other tribes are going to go through the rest of those judgment, okay? Those vile and bold judgment, which the Lord is going to deliver on this earth without any mercy at all. I mean, things that, what was it? The brother from Mysteries of the Kingdom, the trilogy, did a video the other night called Operation. And if these operations come to pass like that, holy crap, boy, let me tell you, okay? The Lord, they will, because you can have the four. You can have the Lord is gonna allow the fourth dimension to blend in with this one. Okay, people can be seeing some things that you can't be getting. That's why Esau put those things in those movies. Esau them, they understand. They search on everything, man. These guys, that's where they get the most of the stuff from. That's where they're getting this from. Even that movie we talked about earlier, Don't Look Up. When you look at that biblically right there, the two characters, well, Leonardo DiCaprio played and Jennifer Lawrence played, they were really actually prophets. They prophesied the destruction that was coming, and nobody listened. That's what you're seeing going on right here, right now. You have the two sticks, okay, the two olives. Stick. You have the two sticks here. You got the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, okay? Judah and Israel, okay, out here on the highway and the byway, prophesying. It's sackcloth, and nobody wants to listen. Except nobody wants to listen. Okay, go ahead, Al.
Right, that's why Lamentations 2:15. You know what I'm saying? Line back on that real quick. We get a quick reset. But the book of what's that? Lamentations. You know, it speaks about that. You know how Jake. Let me get it. Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? You see, because the perfection of beauty, you know, has been perceived, you know, behind the standard of this modern day measuring stick of strength through so-called white supremacy. Okay, through pale skin, a shaved face, you know, a three-piece Freemasonic suit, the Babylonian dick tie, okay, all right, which goes back to the Roman god of fertility, Prius, you see? This is the standard of beauty, so-called white supremacy. That's why a lot of our people bleach their skin, like Sammy Sosa's simple ass. that damn reprobate, a wacko jacko, Michael Jackson,
yep,
which had the audacity to blame bleaching of his skin on Benalago. That nigga didn't have no goddamn Benalago, man.
Damn Benalago.
Okay, he bleached his skin, right? You know, Lil Kim, okay, Nicki Garbage, Nicki Minaj, okay, you know, and countless amounts of other Israelites that fall within the snare of the false, you know, perception of perfection. Yep. That's why if a self-proclaimed white man was out here with a three-piece Freemasonic suit on with a Babylonian dick tie around his neck, with a shaved face, Jake would be less reluctant to listen. But since it's their own people, they despise us, man. Yep. Just like in times past when you had the wicked described in the Pharisees and the wicked, you know, chief priests of Israel and so forth, you know, conspiring to kill Yahushua. Yep. Pursuing in St. John 11:47 for the fact that what? They bowed down before that Rosicrucian order to the Romans. The modern day Romans are these Edomites of America, man. The wicked headquarters are covering cast of all evil. Okay? That's why in Proverbs 29:26 it says, the wicked says, many shall seek the ruler's favor. Okay, whom happens to be the wicked? Pursuant to Job 9:24. So they don't love the Heavenly Father. It's like it, and this is what further is exposing America, okay? Through of the Holy Spirit, tearing down the wicked imaginations of the strongholds of America, man. Including the theme of American liberty and justice for all. But not only does the Heavenly Father not believe in liberty and justice for all, neither does Esau. Yeah. You know, despite him pushing it, because that's an ancient satanic New World Order doctrine that wicked ass Cushite Nimrod attempted. Further confirming that Esau, the subsequent white man, is a culture vulture, man. Yeah. He adopted the sodomite culture from Ham. Okay, the satanic New World Order doctrine from Ham. Okay, which is why Antiochus Epiphanes, further pushed that same ideology. You know, we see the first Maccabees, the first chapter, combining all the nations under the Greek Hellenistic way of living. Nothing new under the sun. And these Edomites in America are doing the same thing, man. And their European constituents, man, including NATO and EU, for those who remain with them. Okay.
That's right.
So that's why you Jakes don't listen. Another reason why it is, real quick, this is St. Luke chapter 16, verse 8, most likely. St. Luke chapter 16, verse 9 reads, and I say unto you, verse 8, and the Lord, Hamashiach Yahushai, committed an unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. So this unjust steward is going to a proverb of a steward, otherwise known as a house manager or house sitter for the house of Yash'Allah, that royal priesthood, okay? Representing the chief cornerstone of that house, being Hamashiach Yahushai. Okay, of our representing, as a part of our righteous foundation of His word, because He is the physical embodiment of the word. That's why those who don't believe in Him will die. It's in the St. John the 14th chapter and similar precepts, man. Okay, as opposed to believing in these false Christs, these false anointed ones, like Pope Francis, coming out recently saying, "Oh well, homosexuality is not a sin; it's not a crime." You listen, and a lot of you northern tribes bow down to him. That's why, right across the border, right, not too long away from us, like the brother said, back in 2016, you had northern tribes bowing down before Pope Francis, kissing his hand like he's Yahushua. So you're gonna die, okay? Be the spirit of this unjust steward, because instead of being the spirit of managing the house of Israel through this doctrine, okay, you wanna be a part of the house of the thief.
Yep.
Okay, that's why in Zechariah the 5th chapter it prophesies what? That the chariots of the Lord will visit the house of the thieves, these so-called UFOs, UAPs. That the Pentagon has purposely withheld the intelligence by way of, because they know these vehicles, these angelic vehicles, going to destroy their beloved America.
Yep.
Okay.
And they wouldn't want to tell you that because, see, they know we are putting that out there about these vehicles. They know the rest of the world will kind of trying to figure out through the prophets that's out there and having Bible preaching about what those UAPs are about. Okay. That there's a greater power than the so-called white man, and those UAPs, okay, which are probably not the battle class chariots that the Yahushua is going to use. Okay, those are just the scout drones, really. Okay, okay, and Esau can't do nothing about that. Imagine now we tell them, okay, those are just scout drones coming over here and keeping our eyes on us. In fact, right now there's most likely a UAP or a chariot that's hovering above us right now as we preach. Okay, because I can guarantee you, about 50% of these people would like to kill us right now. I can guarantee you, if you see the glares that we are getting out here, okay, these people want to kill us. All right, but see, they're not going to do it. First of all, the Lord is not going to allow them to do it, and two, okay, we're in the open. They haven't come up with a plan yet how to do it yet. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 2. And 7 verse 14 it says, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not obey his word, but they will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the Lord. Okay, so we ain't losing no patience. We understand that everything there's a time and a place for everything. Okay, because none of us standing up here is really ready for Yahushua Mashiach to crack that sky. I'll be honest with you, I'm not ready.
Me neither.
Okay, none of us get ready for Yahushua Mashiach to crack that, because we right now don't know if we are pleasing the Lord. So every week, I live. Okay, I come out here, you know me now. I come out here and nobody's shot us, nobody's beat the crap out of us yet. So you know what? We thank, we giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to spare in our lives. Okay, so we hope what we're doing, because the things that we're doing is foolish to the Lord. We can never please the Lord. So don't ever get high up on yourself like that. You know, those guys who trying to go so deep. I think it was Elder Apostle Gabar that says, you know what? Just keep it really, 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 really simple. Seriously. Okay? If you only know four books and you know a couple scriptures of those, man, just rotate them over and over and over. We're here to edify, okay, our people. We're not out here to see just how great we are. That's the thing you see going with Sakari and all of them. They so deep. You know, they're going to have debates and them bet money. You know, I could out-debate you. You got IUIC saying they'll put up $1 million to debate anybody that can tell them that they're not the Hebrew, we're not the Hebrew Israelite and all that stuff. It's like all folly and nonsense, man. You want to be seen by men, but then that's okay. And it says, They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of man, for us his majesty is, so is his mercy. And that is what we are looking for right there. Rain, snow, sunshine, we put out the lesson, we put out the video, we come up with ways of how we can get this word out. You know, how can we reach a wider, the sheep that's out there that maybe not have access to the internet or maybe haven't come across us, okay? You have to dispel these doggone wicked Hebrew Israelite camps, okay, that are coming out there and saying something like the mark of the beast is not the microchip, which is stupid. But they never believe that, because along with that, those folly words, they come up with a folly theme that follows with it. You see, this reason why you see IUIC does the doggone dinosaur, purple dinosaur march, okay? You see the other ones come up with rap videos and all the other stuff like that, because they're blending it with the world, because this is what Esau likes. Okay? This is what Esau likes. And they actually really believe that they're prepared to meet Yahushua and Mashiach. Okay? But see, we haven't lost patience. The Lord has us out here for a certain time. Okay? And we are seeing it right now as we measure the time right now, what's going on. Okay? That mark of the beast is here. In fact, it's already here. It ain't coming. It's already here, people. Okay? Cash is getting out. Cash is going out of the way. If you haven't done anything yet right now, those of you who live in this world, you better go take that vacation right now. You better go start spending. You better go start doing something. Okay? Because Esau is going to tie it all up. Okay? And guess what? Let me put it to you this way, because see, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. It's something called association. Here's the deal. You go to rob a bank, or somebody rob a bank, you the car driver, you the passenger in that car, guess what? You still going to court. They still going to try you as a guy that walking there with a damn gun. What is that saying? You doggone jakes out there that are in the world, but you click on to watch our videos, or you click on to watch IUIC. IUIC is an enemy of Esau, okay? They're an enemy, okay? Despite the fact they use the word Christ and they walk around, the fact is that they're saying that they're Hebrew Israelite by stating that you are Hebrew Israelite and not African Americans, that you are not a sovereign tribe or a sovereign nation, okay? Despite the fact that you're using their word like Jesus and all this other shit, it makes no damn difference. The fact is that you're associating yourself with Yasharallah, the IUIC, Sakari, and all of them. And so the millions of followers that they have, guess what? When you click on that, Esau has your doggone IP address. He has your record, okay? And he knows who you are. And that's why those FEMA camps, when those FEMA camps come, you can be like, they can go, so who you with? Also, but who you with? Y'all when y'all look at the guillotine and y'all look at the FEMA camp and y'all can't eat 3 square meals a day, y'all gonna give it real quick to it. The reason why? See, y'all watching it, y'all are watching it for entertainment, and you don't feel like you have done anything wrong. See, you think you're not standing up here like how we are boldly speaking against this doggone devil, and somehow that is going to example you. But Esau coming after you. No. You're by association. Okay, when you click on watch that video, they track that. They have super service that track you watching that. And they're gonna question you one day about that.
Got your IP address.
Yep, and they're gonna question you. They're gonna grab you and they're gonna question you and go, so we see you think you're a Hebrew Israelite. So are you a Hebrew Israelite or not? Because I said this, and that. And not even gonna go, oh no, I was just watching it because I was watching YouTube. Trying to preserve your life. Go ahead,
This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 16, verse 9. And I say unto you, make to yourselves friends of the mammon of unrighteousness, that when ye fail, they may receive you to everlasting habitation. So here, the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Shai, is further mocking the unbelievers. Okay, that's just saying, okay, well, go ahead. You know, go and serve mammon. Okay, which is what? Okay, representation of, you know what I'm saying, the fortunes of this world. Okay, you know, Jake likes to worship money. Like this nigga Lil Boosie, you know, had a bunch of money on a bed, and he was at the edge of the bed with his hands folded in that typical known hand gesture. You know, you put your hands together, you act like you're praying with that, for example. You know, that's why for the love of money is the root of all evil. Money itself is not evil because of the defense, but it's the root of all evil. That's why, you know, Yahushua said, those who look to save their lives will lose it, but those who are willing to lose their lives for my name's sake will receive everlasting life. You see? You know? So you jakes that fear Esau, the man of sin, son of perdition, over the man of war, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, man, because you will be thrown into the FEMA camps prophesied in Revelation 2 and 10.
Damn right.
Okay? You know, if Esau just has an inkling that you are an enemy to the state, okay, he will deliver you into torment. And Yahweh shall allow that, man. And it reminds me, the last lesson I did this morning, where I mentioned how these devils are, they're planning on demonizing enemies to the state as domestic terrorists, man. Okay, and they've been doing that for a while through Project Megiddo, going back to 1999. You know what I'm saying, and so forth. Now, Esau is on the forefront of really pushing out this agenda.
Yep.
Okay, those who ridiculing those who refuse to bow down for the image of the beast. Okay, which image? The image is America, Babylon the Great, of that fourth beast empire, the pagan Western Roman Empire, to take their mark.
Yep.
So if it was sin, then we would all be fucked, man.
Yep.
There would be no salvation for Israelites, man. So all you jakes that are serving Mammon right now, including you jakes that took the Judas purse to push these damnable heresies, like the mark of the beast is supposedly sin or Shedemite or an embargo, whatever madness you've been paid to teach, falsely teach by way of your pernicious ways, you're gonna be destroyed. And all you especially you worldly Israelites, man. Okay, are part of the unjust stewards, man. You really unjust stewards refer to you false prophets, man.
Damn right.
Okay, you prophets of Baal. But it could be if it was possible, you could see the very elect, but it's not possible.
It's not.
So really, what you're doing is you're offering yourself a sacrifice to the spiritual demon Shaitan, okay, just for the Heavenly Father to be justified in destroying you. There was only begotten Son and angels.
That's right.
In this last war's war.
Yeah. And guess what? The war's coming to Esau. Okay. This is the book of Joel 3, Psalm verse 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the man of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong." And we are seeing that right now with North Korea. We saw that with China. China came out of nowhere. Okay, and they straightened up. And we see that with all these other nations right now. And it says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, till cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh Shemashai." Guess what? These nations ain't have no choice but to go in the fight. So you see this destruction is going to be across this doggone earth. See, nobody's going to be safe. See, you go in Geneva, you go in Switzerland, or you go in Sweden, all those places like that. They're nice, they're clean, their road is great. Guess what? Those are all going to be like looking like doggone, those roads looking The Last of Us, that show, okay? They're all going to look at that because the Lord is going to pull all of them into this war. And it says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen wrong about." Hey, Esau, you think you're cruel? You think you like to start wars and watch what happens when you go and you put your CIA in these nations to go and stir up trouble and have these warlords come up against the doggone citizens and kill them and doing all this other stuff? Guess what? The Lord is going to set you all up and make you fight. It's like putting them doggone dogs inside a doggone circle and then pulling their tail. Guess what? When they look at each other and then you pull a dog tail and they're looking at the other one, man, they start killing each other, man. All right? And it says, "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great." Boy, oh boy, oh boy, the Lord is going to have a lot of fun on this damn place. And it says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is near in the valley of decision. Very, very near. Germany and the United States now get no saints to go over there. North Korea say, "Hey, we stand with Russia, man. We'll be on your side." Okay? It's game on. No more talk, man. It says, "The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining." Listen to this. "The Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, also shall roar out of Zion, and others watch from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel." And he's talking about the 1/3 elect. Not you damn wicked, parasitic traitors, doggone piece of shit. Okay? Who don't understand that the bag that you're taking right now, guess what? What's going to take next? What, he can give you digital? Or he's going to pay you through the doggone chip? Because that's the only way you're going to get paid. Okay? And at that stage, Esau don't need your ass anymore because what did he do? He made what? great, small, rich, and poor, free and one, take it in order to buy or sell. Hey, that's the new commerce that's coming up, and it's right around the corner. It's here, people. So what are you going to do? Because see, at that stage, okay, in Jacob's trouble, the Lord is only going to have his servants eat. His servants and the people that are following. Okay, the sheeps. He's going to feed his well, his not really servants, it's going to be the servants and his friends. He called us his friends because he gave us a secret. Okay? God willing. Okay? So you have the sheeps and you have the shepherds. He's going to feed his shepherds and the sheeps. So what are you going to do, IUIC? What you going to do, Nate? Are you going to feed them? Are you going to feed your congregation? What are you going to do? World War III is coming, whether you believe it or not. Keep driving by, keep pausing your car here in the middle there for a second there, get a picture shot, whatever the case is like that. Because when you don't see us out here anymore, that means the ministry is done. Farming in the word. Okay? We can have the protection, the protection of Yahweh Shem Shai over us. Okay? And you people are going to find out what hell it's all about. All right?
Right. This is all right, so this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 12, verse 13. It reads, "Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?" Who's a wild beast running this world? Esau. Brute, unlawful beasts and righteousness. And unrighteousness in their case, man. Okay? That lines up with Wisdom of Solomon 18:4. This is the infamy of their education through their so-called white supremacist indoctrination. Yep. This was gonna cause many people to be led to their death. Okay? And this is of the brightness of Esau's Western rulership being casted down. So in Isaiah the 19th chapter, it speaks about the spirit of Babylon failing. This is what it is.
Yep.
Okay. This is why, right? This is why the Heavenly Father will use the most terrible of the nations to defy that brightness through a thermonuclear missile warheads. This is why the former Russian president Dmitry Medvedev had a wish to deploy thermonuclear missiles near Washington D.C. and he pretty much got his wish because Russia and China and South Africa, part of the BRICS Union, recently conducted a military drill, okay, in the Indian, I believe in the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, basically surrounding America. So they've taken the page out of the book of American NATO to deploy troops and weapons on the doorstep of America through the former Russian province Ukraine. And they've done the same thing. That goes back to the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Mm-hmm. Okay, where Esau was shook, as he should have been. It should have been. We could have been out of there at that point, but it wasn't prophesied to happen because the chip has to be implemented before this last World War Armageddon takes place. Yes. Okay. And speaking of Ukraine, came out back on around January 10th. Biden had called for Ukrainian troops to come over here to the shores of America, Babylon the Great, to indulge in the military drills behind this Patriot missile defense system. Okay, so why is Ukraine coming to America? Why has Ukraine been permitted to come to America? The same reason why it was permitted by Esau to deploy missiles and troops on the doorstep of Ukraine.
That's right.
Because the Heavenly Father, okay, is afraid of stirring up the nation, man, going into the book of Joel, the brother brought out. That's why in Isaiah 13:9 it says, "Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." All you two-third Israelites, including you wolves in sheep's clothing, pushing down over heresies, man. Okay, further looking to pervert the gospel, you're going to die a very agonizing, slow, destructive death. Okay, it's not going to tickle. It's not going to feel good. Okay, you will be destroyed. Okay, for living an adverse life to this doctrine, because the word Satan, Shaitan in Hebrew means adverse. The word devil means implicator, slanderer. Okay, and the word Satan, Shaitan in Hebrew, means adversary, and the prefix of adversary means adverse, meaning what? Contrary to righteousness. That's why Esau Edom is the devil the Bible speaks of, because he is adverse to righteous order.
That's right.
Okay, and that's why Habakkuk 1:4 speaks about the lack of true judgment. Okay, done in unrighteousness. Which is why they're freezing people's bank accounts, for refusing to drink the dragon juice like down there in Canada. Now it's coming out. If you're considered anti-establishment, anti-deep state, you can face that same kind of ridicule, man.
Yep.
Having your bank accounts frozen. That's why my man, the mention my brother Usain Bolt, had about $12.7 million stolen from his damn bank account.
Yeah. And what do you think that's going to lead to? If they freezing millions of people's bank accounts, what are you going to eat? Okay. You're gonna still pay bills. Guess what? They're having a problem right now called squatters problem. You know what squatting is? Technically, you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay your rent. It'll take them like up to 2, 3, 4, 3 years to get you out of that damn place. You don't have to pay rent at all. You can change your lock and never have to pay rent. All right? Squatters. You get people right now going around and squatting in brand new houses and stuff like that. And legally, you can actually do that. So guess what? They freeze your account. You don't pay rent. You walk in the store, you go grab your food. So crime is going to increase. And I dare these doggone Edomites who think that they're so goody two shoe and all, they don't do crime, which we can look at the history of the murders and the kidnapping and all the raping and the shit that they do. That you are full of damn shit. You crackers are fucking nut. You crackers are the most vile, wicked people on this earth. Okay? But this is also going to contribute to Jacob's trouble. Okay? See, we understand, okay, that this man is going to come after us in a lot of ways. And the Lord is going to allow it to happen. Okay, to test us in a certain ways. Okay, but see, it's you 2/3 that are not prepared for that. See, that's the doggone thing about it, is that you're not prepared mentally. You don't accept the fact that that can't happen. That's the doggone problem right there. Okay, you can't accept that. And for you doggone Edomites, let me tell you this: we've told you damn doggone so-called white people over and over and over. Stop. You're not the children of the Most High. Okay, stop going to church. You're wasting your doggone time. Sweet Jesus ain't gonna save you. Okay? You're not good people. You doggone white people are not good people, man. You're not. You're wicked. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, 7 verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. That's you so-called white people. You doggone red demons out here, man. You need to rejoice and be glad. That's why we don't envy you. Okay, when we see you partying, you have your nice food to eat, driving your nice car, talk about keeping your tea party at your brand new houses. This is your life. Seriously, look, white people, listen to me very carefully. This is your kingdom. Enjoy yourselves. I don't hate you for that reason. I hate you because you're wicked. Okay? And it says, that dwelleth in the land of Oz, the cup also. The cup, what cup is that? Okay? Slavery. Okay? Oppression. Okay, beat downs, murders, okay, being at the bottom. Just about every doggone thing that you can think of that we can't think of right now. Also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity, wickedness, is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So at some point in time, our judgment is going to come to an end. Deuteronomy 28 is going to come to an end. Okay? It's going to come to an end. And it says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit the iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Okay? See, if we were to turn the other side around right now, that shows what this place has done. Because see, a lot of these people, including these Edomites, they really believe that we're out here for them. Okay? They really believe that we are out here preaching for them. Okay? That we are so looking to save them and we're good men on Sunday coming out here and preaching to them. And they don't understand. No. We are praying the Yahweh Shemashai to put you to death. Right now, we've got these Edomites sitting in front of us right now in their truck. I don't know why they're pausing. But we like to have the Lord put you to death immediately as soon as you turn that vehicle. We're not out here for all of you. Okay?
Yeah, you want to come over here.
They want to come over here because they really, there's good news over here. And it's like, no. Immediately they will see the destruction. They will see what the havoc that this so-called white man has caused. Okay, the devil that the Bible speaks of has caused of what? The tribe of Israel, Yasharala. Okay? See, we're not going to give you rest. See, we're not going to shake hands and bump fists with you and let you know that you're good and it's all good. No. We will keep it alive. Because, see, the Lord has made it very clear that the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos are what? The true biblical Hebrew Israelites. Now, you go screw down your window because you think you're hearing entertainment. Driving around your Tahoe, which the banks owns. Because I know you people out here in Delco massive debt. Okay? You ain't fooling nobody out here, man. Alright? You're in massive debt. You won't accept the judgment that this man gave us pursuant to Deuteronomy 28. Okay? What Esau has done, you want to forget. We don't let Esau forget. Ever. Ever. Don't ever get in your doggone head, you damn so-called white people, that I actually like you or actually forget this. We are biding our time till the Lord deliver us and then send us back to go do what we actually do best, which is to oppress your ass for 1,000 years, because that's written in the scripture. This is how we were. So we're telling you to enjoy yourself. If you're so-called white Hispanic and you think you love the conquistadors and you worship white life and you think you're white, then enjoy yourself. This is not for you. This is for the lost sheep of Yasharala, Israel, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latinos. So 1,000 of you will drive by, and there might be one of you that might be part of the hopeful elect. Or none of you. In fact, today, none of you probably are the hopeful elect that are driving by us today in camp. So enjoy yourself. Go ahead now.
It's in Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 29. I start at verse 26 to 27. Therefore, thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken and spew and fall, and rise no more because of the sword which I will send among you. It's the name, more something pertaining to the heathen. Okay, it's that cup of indignation that wicked as 2/3 are going to drink as well.
Yep.
If you join on some wicked. Yep. Jeremiah 25 and 28, and it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say to them, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name. And should ye be utterly unpunished? Ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, all the wicked inhabitants of the earth. By way of these flying swords, these thermonuclear missiles prophesied in Isaiah 34 and 5. Why these boots are shaped after the modeling of swords. Alright? Jeremiah 25 and 30. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and saying to them, the Lord Yahweh shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord Yahweh had the controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord Yahweh.
That's right. Great destruction for this place. You know, and line back on what the brother said here, we're going to go into the book. It's not here.
John, Jeremiah 25 and 32. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. That whirlwind will be that besom destruction, man, of thermonuclear fire and radiation.
That's right.
Okay, that destroying wind in Jeremiah 51 is going to destroy America, the sinful kingdom.
That's right.
Since reaching the heavens, man, pushing sodomy, all kinds of androgynous, similar forms of wickedness through the pedo vibration. Okay, you know. All right, pursuant to Deuteronomy 32 and 32. pushing that alphabet mafia spirit on the children, looking to destroy this millennial generation. Case in point, pushing feminism. That Tyler Perry spirit, I could do bad all by myself. All right, to commemorate the Queen of Heaven, Semiramis. Okay, pushing bestiality, pushing pharmakia.
Yep.
Which is destroying a lot of people through that dragon juice.
Yep.
Okay. So this is evil, and this is the cause, okay, of evil that's going to cause people to be destroyed.
That's right.
This is Isaiah 13 and 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. Meaning what? The destruction is going to take place in the daytime, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And that makes logical sense because see, when it's daytime, which day is why the day represents like a good time, joy. And night represents what? Darkness, evil, compound sin, which is iniquity. That's why Yahushua said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. Really, that night time is coming, man. Jacob's trouble, including civil unrest, martial law, famine, famine, pestilence.
Bad things.
Okay, horrible things, man. And ultimately the greatest evil of that thermonuclear destruction and radiation.
That's right. The future.
This is what's coming. Hey, Con, this is the future for you Babylonians, man.
This is the future. This is your future. All you faggots. Okay.
Oh, yeah, she put up the thumb sign. She agrees of her destruction. Hey, thou sayest it, like Yahushua said. This is Isaiah 13 and 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened and is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. See? And this is what's going to be brought down low. Pride. Okay? Haughtiness. This pompous, entitled nature, okay, of the vibration of America. Liberty, justice for all.
Oh, yep.
Where people have been indoctrinated to not hold themselves accountable for their evil.
They don't care.
That's why the Heavenly Father is allowing these these strange calamities to happen, including mass shootings. Okay, so-called random weather catastrophes. Okay, like the earthquake that took place down in the northern city of Syria, Koi.
Yep.
Around a time where the Heavenly Father had Amalek attack Elam down there in Iran.
Yep.
This is all the evil that's going to happen like a snowball effect. It's gonna happen so rapidly, okay? That will eventually leave no doubt in the minds of the Babylonians that the Heavenly Father behind us.
Yep.
They can be like, okay, well, why all this evil happening? Then the Heavenly Father's gonna put the thought in your mind of remembrance of the prophets out here, and
you'll know there was a prophet amongst you. All you people are gonna know that. Okay?
And at that point, they can put two and two together.
Yeah, they can put two and two together and go, that's what those signs were. That's what those two guys were. This is the book of Zephaniah 1, 7 verse 14. It says, the great day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, is near. It is near and hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of cloud and thick darkness. Notice he keep losing up talking about darkness. So you sure starting to be singing what a day of Yahweh rejoicing that's going to be. No, that's going to be us, the elect. Okay, who's going to be singing what a day of rejoicing that's going to be when we meet Yahushua Mashiach. Okay, but what is it saying here? It says a day of trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. Hey, when a missile goes off or there's a nuclear missile that's going to be coming towards America, you know what's going to go off? Or like, think of a tornado. You hear the alarms blaring. Woo! That is a terrifying sound because that means what? Trouble. And that's going to be going all over America, man. Okay? Woo! Okay, that means that is coming down. And it says, and I will bring distress upon men. Have any of you ever been stressed out? Have any of you jakes ever been stressed out that your balls disappear up in your doggone nutsack, like almost like you only had just a sack left? You so stressed out? Seriously, there's stress like that. You could gain weight from stress. You could lose weight from stress. You can go a couple of days without sleeping because you were stressed out. Okay? And it says that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shai, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as a dung. Great goodness, okay? So that's the true nature of the Lord Yahweh Shai right there. Because he consider the man on this earth as just dumb. Nobody's gonna pick you up. Hey, it's not gonna be like The Walking Dead where they act like they don't smell them damn rotten flesh. Man, rotten flesh smell like crap, okay? You ever smell rotten egg? Now imagine millions and millions of dead bodies piled up all over the street, garbage all over the place. You get snakes coming out there to eat the garbage because they're chasing the rats, okay? Because the rats are chasing the doggone cockroaches and shit like that, okay? You get the wild beasts that are coming out of the field to do what? Because why? They're chasing the stuff that you get the animals that are gonna become feral, okay? You get German Shepherd that's gonna have sex with a Dachshund or create some exotic looking doggone type of dogs. And these dogs, not used to humans because they're becoming food for the humans, are gonna do what? They're gonna become pack themselves. So the animals are gonna start fighting and getting in gangs. Birds are gonna come and try eat your kids. Okay? This was gonna go on, not to mention the fact that as garbage piles up, okay, centipedes, scorpions, and all kind of desert creatures and snakes is gonna be coming inside your house and shit. See, there's a lot of ways that the Lord is gonna put doggone people to death. Okay? Famine is gonna be the least of your damn worry, but it's gonna be the greatest one because why? We are a nation of gluttons, okay? Swines. Okay? None of us ever go, with the exception of the man of the Lord who attempt to fast. Most of us make it one day, some of us do, at least half a day at least. Okay? The one day that we all definitely go and we do is that what's the name of that? Yes, that one. And that's painful. That is painful. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know it's like not to cut you off, but you need to like to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's you know what I'm saying? So that's mind you, that scripture says mortify thy members. It doesn't feel good, man.
It doesn't.
To say no to yourself.
Man, it doesn't. I was sick. I think I was sick for a day afterward, man. I you know, and I realized like, oh my goodness. I remember looking at my wife and go, we're not gonna make it, man. Unless Yahweh save us, we're not gonna make it. Because she can eat as much as I do. Pint size, but man, she can eat like a man. All right. So this is all those things that those things that the Lord is going to be bringing on Great Babylon, America, and this place deserve it. It deserves every bit of it. Okay, every bit of it. Go ahead, Al.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Okay, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord Yahushua was crucified. Okay? So we know clearly that the Mashiach Yahushua was not crucified in Egypt. We know he was not crucified in Sodom and Gomorrah. Because Heavenly Father essentially had him destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, yep. through his order over the angels. Micah, Allah, and them, and Gabriel. Gabriel Allah, if I'm saying that correctly in Hebrew. But we know that Yahushua has been proverbially crucified here in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, which is the aliases of America. Okay? Because Yahushua can get St. John 3:19. The president can read something about that is because the righteous instruction of this word, which Yahushua's physical embodiment is a burden to these people. That's why not only are these people dead spiritually, but their spiritual death is going to manifest into their actual external death.
That's right.
For refusing the instruction of the Lord.
Yep. This is the book of John 3:19. It says, and this is condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Right? Yep. Evil.
Okay. So let's say, oh well, why should I stop eating pork? Why should I stop committing adultery? Okay, why should I stop doing drugs? Okay, with liberty just for all, right? This is the theme of America. Yeah. Oh yeah, well, that's going to be a snare to your death.
Yeah, because it's so easy to walk in that broad road right now. Okay, what are people doing today right now? They're watching some foosball. I can tell you I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a football game. I don't watch that crap, grab ass man. What a stupid concept. Okay? Because I look at every one of these so-called sports, when these all put out there. Okay? They're not no combat sports, or they're not no damn. Those are sort of my sports, man. You grabbing on each other, feeling up on each other. That's why they have you take a picture all the time with your damn shirt off and stuff. Okay? Grab ass and shit, man. Because people like that wickedness, and more so Jake. Alright? Jake is unproductive. He is right. You are a bunch of doggone eaters. And that Bill Gates guy is right to put all of you to death. Okay? He's right. You're a bunch of doggone eaters, man. You're useless people. Absolutely useless. And that's why the Lord is going to destroy you. This is your damn future here, you doggone people. Look at your damn future. Those of you who worship this LBGTQ, which is an abomination to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? This is your future. You don't have a future. You're going to die.
Your future is no future.
Your future is this. This is what's coming to America. All you twerking, you homosexual, you sodomites, okay? You wicked, doggone parasitic, effeminate men. You doggone pimps. Okay, you harlots, you whores, you adulterers. This is coming to you very soon. You're not going to be able to drive here one of these doggone days. You're going to stop in the middle of the road, slaughter each other because you think the other person actually has your food. That power grid is going to be doggone taken down. What are you going to do when it's all dark here? You think the people from the western part or the middle part of this doggone, you know what? They can open up that damn floodgate, okay? And all your migrants are going to come over here, okay? To go pillage these damn houses and stuff, okay? You're not safe, you damn stupid people, man. Walking around in that damn pride.
The spirit, land back to what brother was saying, people are really going to be fighting over resources because, you know, Esau is compromising these energy grids and these food processing plants with random attacks, including explosions, shootings, and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay, like back in the summer, we reported around about 20. What was it? About 20 plus food processing plants were caught on fire. It's not a coincidence. Like Esau's behind this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, just like down there in Washington D.C., North Carolina, such, there was energy grids being compromised through shootings.
Yeah.
That's why recently there was an egg plant, an egg processing plant. Caught on fire. So you find a report.
And that's why you see egg prices now going up right now, because supposedly if one chicken gets sick, they're gonna kill all the million of doggone chicken. Why? Seriously? Why? They never did it before. The abomination that this man used to serve you back in the doggone 30s and 40s and 50s. You know they used to actually put Coke in the doggone Coke? Coca-Cola? The stuff that they used to do, that was all fine and good and well until right now, all of a sudden now, you gotta get rid of all the damn food. Bill Gates is coming up with doggone his 3D printed food, or what they coming up with these what they call it, 3D printed meat. Okay, so what the hell are you making that meat out of? What are you making that meat out of? So you got to question that. Okay, so you Jake might want to start thinking about that. Okay, you might well quickly become vegetable. Fast food might become something you might not want to go eat. What the hell is that? Is that chicken? Is that a burger? What is that burger made out of? Why do you have to print this stuff out? And they're right now actually building this factory. So what meat are they using? You try and tell me this. The Lord spent, okay, in our time, 1,000 years to create all the animals. In our time. Okay, one day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us. All the animals for food and all of that stuff. That's the reason why man was made last, okay? Everything ought to be, the ecosystem ought to be created first. So I'm telling you, nothing came up by no doggone coincidence. Like Esau's talking about the Big Bang, and these doggone crackers who can't stand up in the damn sun for 20 minutes happens to be on top of everybody. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Right. And then they can hide their history, the fact that they live in a doggone cave, that they were the doggone Sasquatch, that they put in that damn movie, that they're Bigfoot. Okay?
You know, the original Planet Apes in the 70s, where Charles Heston, whatever his name is, in the beginning of the movie said, beware of the beastmen. Okay? He's a harbinger of death.
Those apes represent us, because that's what the white man think of us as doggone apes. In fact, they're now doing a remake of the Planet Apes again. Okay? They're doing 3 more films again with it. So this time it's curious to see exactly what they're going to bring in, because I get you, they can try to go a little bit more prophetic in the remakes of these doggone Planet Apes movies again. Right? Did you find the article? So while you're looking for the article, I'll go into Psalms. Because we got a new song that we're singing right now. This song isn't learned by everybody. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 149, 7 verse 1. It says, praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord, Yahweh Shai, take a pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. That's the hope for the elect. And it says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of power be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. So we bring out, okay, the good news is that there's going to be redemption, okay, for certain Hebrew Israelites. The bad news is there's going to be destruction for the majority of Hebrew Israelites, okay? You have to eat the whole road in this, okay? There ain't no part of the scriptures that you like and then go, you know what, I don't like the other part. You know, I'll eat pork, you know, as long as I can say, you know, as long as I can, you know, I can praise the Lord and I know the name, you know, I can eat pork. Oh, I'm wearing the fringes, okay? So we come out here and we talk to you and we let you know what the Malak, okay, Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, has commanded us, okay, to let you know, okay, certain things that we can't do, certain things that we have to keep, okay, in order to the best of our ability, okay, and with that comes salvation. But of course, you Jakes don't want to hear that because why? See, Esau has his own special needs, his own special salvation for you, okay? With his doggone sorceries, okay? You know, the chip in the hand that's gonna cost, that's gonna make it convenient because you know what? You seen people that drive around a parking lot to go into the grocery store that will circle around for 20 minutes so that you can get an extra 20 feet closer to the door so you don't have to walk an extra 20 feet. And the same people that are looking for that same convenience where you are too lazy to dig in your damn pockets for your car keys to open up your damn car or your house door.
Right.
Okay? You're the same type of people. Convenience. Absolute laziness. And that's that perverse spirit, man. Just fucking lazy. Disgusting. And that's the reason why the Lord is going to have you a doggone fuel in the fire here. This is what you doggone fat cows are going to doggone get into. Okay? You Jakes walking around here, you drive around there like that. You ain't shit. You don't have shit. But so proud. I don't get it. And it says, to execute, then it says, let the high praise of power be in their mouth and two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind the kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron. So see what? Who's gonna get bound in chains? All these kings, beginning with the doggone so-called white man, Amalekites. See how many kites?
Malachi, you're the real disgusting. Yeah, you're gonna be the first. You're gonna be first fruits of slavery.
Fruits of slavery right here. Take a look at it.
Are you decrepit ass?
Right there, see?
Amalekites.
See? Damn, y'all going into slavery. All right? Fucking doggone Jewish conglomerate types, motherfuckers. Y'all are going into slavery.
Right.
All right? Yeah, we said it.
All right.
You're looking at us. We said it. You're going into damn slavery. It's a fact. Okay? I'm the rest of you damn Edomite stew. Yeah, Joe Biden, you're going to slavery too. You're going to slavery too. You're not exempt from judgment. You, Trump, Nixon, all y'all doggone, all y'all going to come about. Yeah, and you old crackers in that damn vehicle too. You're going to slavery. And it says, to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor of all the saints, praise ye the Lord. Yahweh Shem Shai. That's the new song that we're singing here. We're not singing Kumbaya, join hands together like that. We'll tell you a greater Babylon America is going to be destroyed. Damn people's days are numbered. The wicked are going. El Paso and so on and so on. Your cars on the president. Okay?
See, like it says in Hosea 2:11, the Heavenly Father is going to remove the spirit of murder, man. A lot of faggots out here,
There's
too.
a lot of doggone faggots in this.
They got that feminine spirit on them like, to impress men with their little toys and shit, man. Okay, like, they don't fuck about that shit, man. You going, the Heavenly Father can set you up to where your ass die in that cherry. Oh, like that Eve, that 22-year-old nigga woman in was it Michigan? Wherever she was at, or Ohio, or no, Buffalo. The Heavenly Father had her ass freeze to death in her car. Yeah, around so-called Christmas time. Nimrod sun worshiping.
Yeah, it's a double car. It's a metal coffin. So they drive around, okay? Because they look around and they thinking to themselves, oh, look at these guys out here, you know, they must be impressed with our cars. Let me tell you something here. I'm 5 decades old. You don't think I freaking don't go on how to car like that? Or have a car like that? Much better than that? We're not impressed, man. We don't be thinking about that stuff. What we're looking at is this. All of you are going to die It is our pleasure to come on the highway and the byway and let you know you're going to die. This is what's coming to Great Babylon, America.
Right.
Okay, take a look at it, people. This is what's coming to you. This is your future. You're also gonna, you people are also gonna be forced to take this here. See, what you people don't understand is that this and this is gonna be part of your future right here. You're gonna get microchip. You're going to get microchip. Right. This is the microchip, the mark of the beast here that's gonna get you. Okay? And yes, we are against sodomy. Okay? We are against sodomy. If you're a fucking faggot, you're gonna die.
That's right.
All right?
Oh, and a dyke.
And a dyke. Okay? Male and female, you're gonna die.
That's right.
Okay, so you damn women are walking around talking about I don't like men. Guess what? You will before you will like a man.
Oh, that reminds me. I was watching. I saw this monologue of Saturday Night Live on YouTube Live, and this nigga actor Michael B. Jordan came out. The guy from Creed. Oh no, so I was just saying in general. Well, shit. Not. He didn't technically come out. That's the spirit. I said that. He was wearing a very tight. Looked like he's wearing like a woman's blazer. Yeah. Like a low cut, like woman's like tunic or something like that. It looked mad effeminate. This nigga sold out, man. He's part of the police society too, man. They had to do something. They gotta do something strange for a piece of change, man. So now they see that for the Esau. That's a focal point of wickedness. You know, that's why I heard that before Tyler Perry became famous with a Medea movie, he was homeless in his car. And Esau made a proposition to him to wear a dress.
Let me put it to you this way. Let's let Jake them know this. During the time of Jacob's trouble, and the Lord has separated the nations. A lot of these other nations, they're gonna run back home because there's not gonna be the job in Egypt. Right. Okay, so they're gonna go back. They don't want their kids to get drafted in the military because a lot of them they got what is called a green card, but you still have to register in selective service. So guess what? They don't want to join that. So they're gonna run back home. All right. Now, what did it say? It says nations against nations. Okay, tribe against tribe, kingdom against kingdom. Okay, people against people. So your Edomite friend is not going to associate himself with you. Okay, they're going to be amongst each other because the Lord is going to put that spirit for everybody to go up against each other. That being said, understand this. If you are a Hebrew Israelite, so-called Black American Latino, and you are part of that LGBTQ coalition, okay, which Esau has you out there, marching around in San Francisco to these various cities. Some of you even actually max your credit card out to go to Jerusalem, to go to the Mecca of this doggone, wicked doggone parade, right? You know, furthermore, displaying, okay, your rebellion against the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, along with these Edomites. Understand this. Like the Lord said about the lion, about running, roughly paraphrasing, running from a bear, and then you meet up with a lion, okay, leaning up on the wall and you get bit by a snake. Understand this. During that time of Jacob's trouble, the only men that are going to be set up to preserve those who are believers are going to be the men of the Lord, the servants of Yahushua Mashiach. Right. The rest of you are going to die. That means you doggone faggots are going to get put to death. Understand this. The men of the Lord, okay, we're not pussies. We will go, the laws of Israel will be implemented, okay, on those the elect who's actually going to be preserved. That's exactly how we are, Lord willing, if we are part of that, how we will be operating. There ain't gonna be no dykes in the camps. Right. There ain't gonna be no sodomite in the doggone camps. If you have not repented up to that doggone point, you will the judgment will be executed on you, okay, as the Lord has deemed necessary. You should be put to doggone death. The blood will be on you. On top of that, you're gonna have these Edomites. They absolutely hate the laws that is going on in this country. These buck-tooth doggone, Dara from The Walking Dead, them type of guys like that, man, they hate faggots, man. They're gonna be putting you all to death. They can be putting you all to death. On top of that, Jake's going to be putting your doggone ass to damn death. You're going to get put to doggone death. The Lord, okay, is going to put you to death by the hands of Esau and Yasharala. You're going to get put to death. You're not going to come up to us as faggots. You're not going to come up to us as sodomites, okay, eating pork and all of that stuff and assume that you're going to get life or get saved. You're going to get exactly what the Lord deemed necessary for you, and that is death. That is the judgment of Yasharala, okay? Because Israel is going to be corrected. You people are going to get corrected.
That's right. The scourge is for a minute. It says the second Ezra scourge. Okay? What is the scourge? Cause affliction. Okay, to bring amendment. Amendment. Meaning what? A minor or major correction. Okay? For proof. That's why, you don't go for it, man.
You don't.
You have a false perception of it. Like
because y'all think y'all think it's gonna be Esau's law. You know you can be running from that. It's gonna be lawlessness, and the only law, if you want to be preserved, you're gonna be following the laws of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Okay? And that will be kept in the house of Israel, the 130 elect. And a lot of you are going to run from Esau the doggone bear to the doggone lion, the lion of damn Judah, okay? For that. There's not gonna be escape for you damn wicked doggone you wicked man. There's not gonna be any escape for y'all. Yes, I said it. Because every sodomite in this nation should be put to damn death. Right. Every single one of you. Right. And those that created laws to do it should be put to damn death too. You had that damn Hamite, fucking Obama, and that doggone. We know that's a doggone man. Come on, Michelle.
He got caught on camera.
Called him Michelle. Michael. Over and over and over and over. You see the damn dick fucking doggone swinging that doggone fat ass fucking bitch. Dude fans. And you get these doggone dudes going around like that, like talking to like having fetishes and fantasies over Michelle Obama or Michael Obama, man. Get the hell out of here, man. I'm our first black president. We don't give a damn. There ain't no such thing as black, and we don't give a damn. We don't want to be a part of your system. We're not going to be a part of your system. You are looking at the resistance, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it, Esau. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. This is a resistance. Speaking against wickedness in this doggone place. Okay? So as we see right now, the wind is picking up very heavy right now. So we're going into that part of the afternoon where the wind is going to be picking up. You know, we get these people that are looking for that great entertainment. Okay, out here, while we're out here on the highway, because they don't understand. Hey, you know what? Let's pass them on. Bring them back over here. Let me close them up. Because this is a time right now. This is a time of great judgment here in Great Babylon, America. Okay? And you saw this doggone people that are so simple. You have no clue what the doggone devil has prepared for you because you don't even have the identity of the doggone devil himself. Okay? See, you're scared. You turn your face the other way when you get here to that doggone sign. That's why we're here purposely. The Lord put it in the spirit of us to be exactly right here. So that you can look. You will have no excuses. Okay? That the prophets were out here on the highway and the byway giving the warning of the judgment that's coming here to Great Babylon, America. Okay? But you rather listen to the man that will oppress your ass. You rather listen to the man that's going to have that double mark in your damn head. Okay? And when he take away the little joy that you have in your damn life, because the Lord is going to take away the bread and the steak from Jerusalem. He's going to take it away. This time of freeloading, okay, having a doggone so-called white man doggone taking care of you, it's over. Because in reality, the so-called blacks and the Americans and Latinos, you're worthless in this doggone kingdom. Let's be realistic here. You're absolutely worthless. And the Lord is going to destroy your worthless ass because you're not even stepping up, okay, to do what the Lord has told a man to do. Okay? To exalt his name on the highway and the byway. Because you are so scared. Scared of what? Scared of what? What are you going to do? None of you are going to do a damn thing. You're scared of us. Because you're scared of the truth. That's why you're scared. If you put a table here right now, had a picture of Caesar Borgia, jingle and dance and stuff like that, all of you would stop your damn car and go, what's going on? Okay? But see, y'all can see the spirit up here. You have kings standing up here.
That's right.
And that's the reason why you're going around there, because you have a peasant mind. And all that nails and glitter and glamour, you doggone whores, Okay, doesn't mean a damn thing. You know, don't know damn well it doesn't mean nothing up here.
That's right.
You know that. That's why you're not coming up here to try to flirt or do anything like that, because it doesn't mean nothing.
That's right.
All right? Absolutely nothing.
Right.
That's all I got.
This is the scripture called for two, the bear and the lion.
Yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 94. This is Psalm chapter 94, verse. Okay, this book of Psalm chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against workers of iniquity? All right. So the answers in Joshua 24 and 15. As for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord Yahweh by Shemeshai, the house of David. Verse 17, Psalm 94 and 17. Unless the Lord Yahweh had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. Like Yahushua said, in the world you shall have tribulation, but in me you shall have peace. See? Because that's why the earth was given to the hands of wicked, okay, full of tribulation, through the plagues of the Lord. That's why the plagues of the Lord are visiting the house of the thieves. Esau, Edom, America, Babylon, and Great. Okay? And then that destruction is going to befall you two-thirds, man. The rest of and the rest of you wicked-ass people, man. Okay? Of the natural Gentiles, the heathen nations. And you two-thirds Israelites of the unnatural Gentiles. Okay? This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
That's right.
Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Meaning what? Everlasting destruction.
That's right.
Okay? Non-ending destruction, rather. Okay?
That's right.
It's going to befall you. You may escape the persecution, on behalf of Esau's urban troops through martial law, just to wind up within, the grasp of a wicked ass. In this case, rather, wind up within the grasp of a ravenous wild beast.
That's right.
And that's part of that evil in Job, the 5th chapter, that we're going to laugh at because of the holy angelic hedge of protection we have around us on behalf of our Maker.
Yeah.
God of the living.
There's not going to be any escape at all. You're going to starve to death, and if you escape that because you get some food or whatever case like that, okay, you're going to be a doggone Esau FEMA camp that being threatened with doggone the guilty and every doggone day or getting raped or experimented on, okay? Because you can use your body parts for doggone this cyborg program, man, all right? Augmentation, all right? Or you're going to have the pestilence, like them diseases on your ass like that. Hey, one cut in those days after these hospitals get burned down because guess what? Everybody, the people are Sardis. As soon as they figure out there's no hope, they're going to burn down every doggone thing. Okay? Now, a lot of you, Jake, what's going to happen as soon as hell broke loose, you're going to run out there on the first day trying to get as much stuff as you can. Get your Converse, get your Air Jordans, all that stuff. Stupid things that have no value. All right? And that's where a lot of you are going to get put to death on those damn first day. See, we're wise enough to know what? We're not going to go out there. We're not going to go out there. Okay, because why? We're going to be as pilgrims. We're going to move on and all the doggone food that these Edomites have put together on the ground and in those houses, in these, houses or these huts or these cabins or these hills and all that stuff. Guess what? They're storing it for us. So why would you go out there to go get killed, get put to death? Okay? And a lot of you women are going to cause your man to get put to death because he's going to go, you ain't no man. We ain't got no food in this house. You ain't no man. And you see, Ray is out there getting food. Have you seen Ray for the last 2 days? And then you calculated dudes, you're gonna get up on there trying to prove you're a man to your damn sodomite, your doggone sawdish freaking doggone whore. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna put to death. When she don't see you, guess what? She can tell her doggone little nappy at her and, hey, you know what? Let me go there and see what I can find if I can go find Ray. And then she can get put to death. You see how that's gonna go? Because these Edomites, they ain't gonna look at you as surviving like them out there when they go out there and do it. Because they're gonna go out there and do it with their doggone guns and grenades and shit. Okay? You get doggone Edomites in the military right now stealing, okay, military grade armament, RPGs and friggin' doggone grenades, claymore mines and all kinds of shit. Because these are staff sergeants and sergeants, okay, specialists, okay, that are in charge of doggone ammunition, okay, and those stuff. And all they're doing is forging a damn buck. Believe it or not, to this day, everything is still written on doggone paper like a log in the military. You think it's all computerized. Okay? Okay? So they're doing that in preparation of what? They're not going to look at you and go, oh, we're all in the same boat trying to get food. You're poor like me, I'm poor like you. No, they can look at you and say, you're pillaging, you're trying to rob and all that stuff. They can put you to death. Take a look at Katrina, what happened to Katrina. The so-called white people went and they grabbed food, and you know when they put it on the news, they display them as surviving and trying to feed the kids and all that stuff. You know when they showed the picture of Jake doing the same thing? Oh, these are doggone wicked. They're wicked. They're animals. They're breaking in and stealing and all that shit like that. How much more so when you think Jacob's trouble coming all that places and these Edomites are out there? Okay, these poor Edomites who have lost their job for the last year and realize, oh my goodness, I am not going to ever get hired again. Because why? Pursuing a rough crowd facing, there's nothing to job in Egypt.
Right, hold on. That IBM?
Yes, IBM. That's what I was talking about. IBM. Okay? Now IBM is known to lay off a lot of people and then hire a lot of doggone people. But this time, there's not going to be any doggone. See, during the time of the scandemic, they was doing something. They were saying that there was a great, what they was calling it, the great quitting. They're saying a lot of people quitting their job. Well, wait a minute. Why is it that there was a lot of, okay, so there was a lot of job and people were quitting it and they couldn't find enough people to hire. Well, wait a minute. I know a ton of folks who couldn't get a job. Okay? Well, wait a minute. How come they didn't get hired? So that's all BS, right? Then all of a sudden now it's the great layoff now that's going on right now.
The great resignation.
The great resignation. Yeah, that's the great resignation now. There's now the great layoff and they're going to say, well, we overhired. Who did you hire? Can you show us how they hired Jake? You didn't hire Jake. Who did you hire? Okay? So now, this layoff is going on for this, and Babylon will not be healed. I said it again, and Lord willing, I get the Spirit in me to do a lesson this week again, because I do like to poke you Edomites in your eyes, you doggone crackers in your eyes, I really do. See, because you're like a cracker for real. That's the reason why you're called cracker. See, you're like a cracker. See, a cracker is actually flaky, and you people are flaky. You're easy to crack. Okay, your mind is easy to crack. You're the weakest of all creation. You're the vile. Okay, that's why you're known as cracker. See, it goes more than that. You think it's just your skin? No, you're red. Okay.
On top of that, really, that's to the spirit. That's another reason why you call cracker. Because you think you call you cracker, and so not really. It's kind of a compliment in a way.
Yeah.
But it's in a facetious way because you crackers, you see crackers across our backs and whatnot with the bullwhips.
Yes.
Just like you did your Howard Shot.
Yeah. So. All those things here, you're not going to make it. You don't want some of the white people are not going to make it. You're going to have no choice but to pick up guns and go against each other and cut each other's throat off. And Jake is going to get in the mix of that. Okay? You will have no choice because you are now about to get Deuteronomy 30:7 on your ass right now where you're not going to ever get hired again. You people, when you lose your job, you're never going to get hired again. Okay? I can say that with 100% assurance you're not going to get hired again. 80% of the jobs on Indeed.com is fake. They're propped up so that the shareholders ever continue to buy stocks in the doggone shit. And sooner or later, that doggone this proxy economy is going to freaking collapse, okay? And now you're going to see you're going to see the doggone, oh my goodness. You know, when I used to watch Sesame Street growing up in the 70s, I used to really think those things could actually talk. I really thought those were real, man. I didn't know this was doggone string until I believe 1986 or something like that when I was a doggone teenager. Did I notice, oh, there's an actual doggone shit there. Then now in the 90s, I saw it behind the scene. Oh, I go, oh. And it disappointed me. I now watched Sesame Street afterward because I realized that they can't talk for real. You know, that's great Babylon America right there.
Everything is fake.
Everything is fake.
Isaiah 29:16, everything is turned upside down.
Okay.
And the women are fake, artificial breasts, Botox lips, ass implants.
Yeah, the economy's fake.
Fake food.
Fake food. Everything. Everything is fake, man. So, yeah. So now that you see that, it don't have the same lust anymore. It just doesn't. Okay? And that's gonna be that word that's gonna go because finally you're gonna start gonna see the string. There are puppet masters for real. It's all bullshit. And that's going to be a bad day. And we're preparing for that because the murder is going to be so horrible here. Okay? The Lord is going to keep the spirit in us and preparing us so that we don't mentally fall down like how you're going to fall down because that's how depressing this place is going to be, man. Okay? That's how depressing it's going to be. And these Edomites, once judgment is manifesting on them, and they become like us, the lowest of us. And I won't even go into Jake because how much more lower you're gonna go. Okay? They're gonna express themselves. They're going to express it violently. That's all I have. Okay. That's right. That's right. So here's the end of that's you, Jakes. Okay. All right. Let's go. You have something now?
Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 49. I will send plagues upon thee: widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence.
That's right.
To waste thy houses with destruction and death. And the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower, when the heat shall rise that is sent over thee. That's ultimately the thermonuclear destruction and radiation, man.
That's right.
See that, and that the projected a million degrees heat being that fire that cleansing agent. This is why, like my brother said, we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. This is why she's only going to be healed through this element of fire.
That's right.
And the people that can't, wrap your heads around that and come to grips with that reality, you're going to die within the snares of Babylon the Great, which is part of her glory, including the fantasy.
That's right.
Okay? This is the golden city. Okay? This is the prosperous city of merchandising that's going to remain the case forever. No. That's why international trade is at a standstill. Why? Because the Heavenly Father is drying shit up. Call along Yahweh Shimei Shai.
That's right.
Okay? We're destroying this fucking place internally before that judgment is seen externally, man.
That's right.
That's why we hasten the day of the coming of our Lord, Shai, to put an end to this fucking nightmare.
That's right. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Okay? And each time we come on the highway and byway, unbeknownst to you people, we are judging this place. Okay? We are judging this place.
Right.
Okay? We are judging this place, and you people are so simple, you don't even understand that. Okay? We are cursing this place. Okay? And we're going to curse this little doggone town, El Paso, too. Okay?
That's right!
Just before we leave.
That's right.
So, with that, Lord willing, you edified here. I would like to turn to the east, give all glory and honor to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Kakudash.
Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, also to you brothers that they put on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feed the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom, DTA,
above the wall, soon.
Very soon. All right?